Sige, the two of you, no? Actually, dalawa kasi yung crowns, di ba? How do you feel that the two crowns were being designed by Mr. Manny Calasan himself? And the winners of this national competition will compete in the international competition to be held this November in Zamboanga Peninsula. How do you feel about it?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, guests. Good afternoon, press. I'm so grateful actually because I am one candidate from Mindanao. I am actually from Zamboanga, and hearing the announcement about making my province as a venue for this very wonderful pageant, it's such an honor because you know Zamboanga City, my city, is known to be a very dangerous place because of the there are rumors about siege, about peace is not actually present there, but I am standing here in front of you to tell you that it's wrong. I want to represent my city as one beautiful and peaceful city. Yes, we have a very diverse culture there. That's why it's quite amazing, and I'm quite excited to share to all of you how beautiful my Zamboanga city is.
Thank you. What about you?
Ano kayo? Ganun kayo. Yan. Maayos.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for that question. I really think that it's an honor to have a crown designed by Mr. Manny Calasan because I know that Filipino pride is in there because the crown is very beautiful and he has designed a lot of beautiful creations. These are worn by the Filipinos who represent the Philippines in the international stage, and I will really feel honored, and I think it's also a responsibility because I will be able to share. Now I'm currently representing my hometown, which is Sorsogon, but if I were given the chance to represent the entire Philippines, I think it would definitely be such a great honor and responsibility as well. So I'm trying my best to give honor to my country and also to my hometown specifically, and I think that I'm working towards it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Last question. Who's your favorite national or international beauty queen and why?
My favorite international or national beauty queen? I think it would be Tia Wurzbach. I think it's a common notion because Tia has soared, and she has rose above all the difficulties. And I think that it is very symbolic for us beauty queens because it's not always about the win. It's about the process of winning. It's about the process of gaining that experience and making ourselves better, and also to represent the hometown and our country in international pageants.
Thank you.
Well, for me, it's Catriona Gray. Because if you look, focus on it, it's not, for her, it's not about winning the crown. It's about representing her country, representing Philippines. And I think that is one of the most important characteristics of a beauty queen. You have to be on that stage, be the voice of your country, and I am hoping that I can be like her because it's really my dream to represent my Zamboanga city. Thank you.
Well said. Good luck, future Pia and Catriona.
May ladies may now turn our seats. Ed. Yes.
Okay na, Kumara.
So if you okay, I ask the president and Ms. Jo.
So the question is for the president. Hello, Ma'am Jo.
Right there. Hi, Ms. Joy. My name is Franz Ivan from Mars, France, and we are Facebook friends actually. My question is, what makes the pageant unique from the other?
Mysteries and heritage, I think is very unique because it focuses on recovering the tourism industry, particularly on the municipal level, provincial level, like that. And so, since the pandemic is almost over, so I guess we might as well let's make as well boom the industry now.
Ganda ng, ito, ganda. Beauty queen. Thank you so much. And also to our president.
Hindi na lang kopya.
Sir
Ganda.
Angelo.
Let's hear from Sir Angelo.
Hello, Sir Angelo. My name is Mars friends ko again. My question is, as I read the vision and mission of this organization, would it be okay if you could elaborate what activities are we expecting in this competition?
First of all, Philippines is known for the beautiful beaches that we have, Boracay and everything. It's about time to introduce the new phase for the Philippines, which is the heritage. Kasi nakakalimutan na natin sila. So itong pageant na to, gusto namin mapakita yung cultural heritage natin. Kasi madami tayo nun eh, pero nakakalimutan natin. So as much as, yun ang gusto talaga namin, yun ang goal. As much as possible, mapakita namin ang ganda ng region.
Thank you so much, sir. And I will save my questions to the girls next time na magkita tayo. Good luck and congratulations to the organization.
Good luck, girls. Next.
Anyways, so 1, 2, 3. Anyway, kahit sino na lang, by the way, I'm Amir from Mississology. I believe the pageant Miss Tourism Heritage, it serves as a platform for the organization or candidates or particularly local unions to showcase different tourism and heritage sites in your places. So what particular what do you call this, cultural tourism heritage would you like to preserve and why?
Thank you very much for that question. I think one of the tourism heritage that I would like to preserve, and actually this site is awarded as a cultural property already. It is our Buwak Church. It is in the city of Marinduque. It was already awarded as a cultural property. So I think it could be very helpful for the local community as well, and the preservation of the site. It would, if the local government units would be able to extend help. So that's it. It's our big block church in the city of Marinduque. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And segue yung set next na lang. Okay, so same lang din yung question. Okay, what particular tourism or cultural heritage you'd like to preserve, particularly in your place, if you have?
For me, it would be, there's a lot of beautiful houses. In my own city, which is Pasig City, but one that I would really highlight would be the Bahay na Lisa. It was one of the oldest houses in Pasig City, and up until now, it's still there, it's so strong. And I really would love to represent that as a woman, that I am very strong, I am very confident, and I am here to represent Pasig City. Thank you so much.
Thank you, girl.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Edge from Pageantology 101. Yung sunod na niya, sabi ni Tito Celso of Starbuck. Parang sunod na niya. Hi girl, ang dami ng mga pageants ngayon, no? So, bumabalik na tayo sa pagka-normal. So, what attracted you to join Miss Tourism Heritage?
Well, during the pandemic, I wasn't able to join any of the pageants. So, after the pandemic, this is again, I grabbed this opportunity because I'm already 25 years old. And Miss Tourism Heritage aligns with my core, especially with my advocacy. My advocacy is to promote sustainable living and also to promote eco-friendly practices for ecotourism. So I would love to present Parañaque City because it is a business district city, and usually when we're talking about tourism heritage, we usually tackle like the beaches, but we don't recognize the cities, and my city is very competitive when it comes to these type of situations. Parañaque is a very sustainable city, so they are really promoting eco-friendly practices, and I would love to use this platform to be able to introduce Parañaque to everyone.
Hindi talaga nawawalan ng magandang mga kanis siya magtanong ng mga kandidatang mga Philippines. Anyway, is this your first time to join national pageant?
This is my second time. My first national pageant was Miss Philippines. Yes. Oh, 2019.
Alright, thank you so much. And yung next na lang din, siguro Miss Cuba to. Same question. So, ang dami pageants na yung suputan natin pa normal lang tayo. So, what attracted you to join the Miss Tourism Heritage?
Actually, this pageant is my comeback pageant. I'm a pageant veteran and like join beauty pageants. Aside from that, I want to promote tourism as an agriculture student. I want to share my knowledge on how to protect and preserve our cultural heritage, not just the cultural, also the natural, because it is the reason why we are the way we are. That's all.
How old are you, Ian?
I'm 21 years old.
21. And sabi mo nga, pageant veteran ka. Can you share naman yung mga pageants ng Selihan?
My first pageant was Miss Teen Paot 2017. The second one is Teen Princess Laguna 2018. The third one was Rosas ng Santa Rosa 2019. The fourth one was Miss TAP Manila 2019. The fifth one was Teen Princess Philippines 2019.
Rick, good luck and congratulations in advance.
Thank you po.
Tito Celso.
Next word. What place are you representing?
I'm from Padre Garcia, Batangas. Yes.
Okay. If there will be a media tour in your place, where will you take us?
There's so much tourism attraction in our municipality, but I believe that our municipality is very full of welcoming people and hospitable people who would really welcome you and take you to different places or places that we are really proud of, like our Halo Halo. One of the attracted place there where the Batangas is very proud of is our Halo Halo, which people from different places are traveling for just to taste our Halo Halo. And also, more than that, we also have our very own tradition, which is the Rodeo a la Garciano, which involves animals, or it is not really a fight between animals, but more like something that involves that they are not getting harmed, by the way. They're just for fun and for attraction that people who are from different places are coming just to watch it. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Nice meeting you po.
Bring Miss Balisong.
Hi, girl. If the Department of Tourism Secretary will ask you to submit a new tagline for DOT, what would it be? New tagline for Department of Tourism. Replacing it's more funny than what will you submit?
Tagline.
Hashtag
Very hard. Hashtag
Harats na.
heritage and culture. Let's tour the heritage site.
Would be asked kung ano daw yung magiging tagline doon. Say, it's more fun in the Philippines. Or masaya rito sa Pilipinas. Sa'yo, ano yung gagawin mo pang sayings o kasabihan para sa DOT? Tama?
I think it will be iahon mali ang Pilipinas, because we all know that right now we're facing pandemic right now, and as a Filipino, marami tayong ngayon napapansin na bumabagsak na ang ating ekonomiya. And as a young lady, I wanted to be that one na makatulong, hindi man para makatulong sa paglago muli ng ating bayan.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. What's your name?
BM po.
BM from?
La Union.
Okay, by the way, I know you were before. The question is, why did you decide to be part of this inaugural search when there is other prominent pageants, national pageant that is
ongoing right now?
It's because I'm an avid fan of cultural and heritages of the Philippines. I love to visit churches that old and has a history. That's why I am proud to represent La Union in Miss Tourism Heritage because we have a lot of culture that we should witness in La Union, especially now that our governor is claiming for agritourism heart of agritourism of the North in the future. That's why I want to represent my town. Thank you.
You mentioned churches. So can you name one specific church in La Union na pwede maging national heritage ng Pilipinas?
Maybe the Church of Dago, Our Lady of Basilica.
Thank you and best of luck.
Yes, hi, girl. Ako naman from Philippine Tutorial. I'm Ash from Pageant College 101. So why should you be the next or the first Miss Tourism Heritage?
Good afternoon. For me,
Bakit ikaw ang kailangan tanghalin ka ang naunahang Miss Tourism Heritage? Pwede po tayo magsalita ng Tagalog or kahit anong language na komportable mo.
Indonesia.
deserve ko po manalo kasi po to promote my advocacy and alam ko pong kaya ko po. That's all. Thank you.
And later next, I'm sure.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Bakit ikaw ang kailangan tanghalin ako ng Miss Tourism Heritage?
You know what, initially I joined because I wanted to make an impact. As what I always say, it is in our social construct that you can say that a woman is beautiful because her hair is long, because her skin is flawless. But here, I am standing in front of each and everyone today that I am beautiful, regardless the length of my hair, regardless of the color of my skin. And you know what, because before, when you say you are a beauty queen, you're like the top or like the most beautiful person in the world. But today, I wanted to change the meaning. To be a beauty queen is to have a compassion, to serve your people, and to always educate the young ones because they look after you. And after all, what we're looking for is someone who has the eyes to attract the audience, for them to listen to what you are saying. And I think that what makes me very deserving to be the first Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines 2022. Thank you.
How old are you now?
21.
Is this your first time to join a national pageant?
Yes.
Ay, congratulations.
Anong lugar?
Ano nire-present mo ang Rizal?
San Mateo.
San Mateo. Thank you.
Sige ako ulit Medyo ilayo ko yung issue about tourism and heritage. Kasi I believe a beauty queen should be ready now in all aspects and in many questions. I mean, kahit anong topic under the sun, di ba? So, Miss, what advice can you give to a girl or a woman who suffers from body shaming?
Good afternoon. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm a tourism student, and as a tourism student, people expect you to have the body to apply for airlines or in the cruise ship. But if I will be giving advice to a little girl who experienced body shaming like I did, is to ignore them and give them the best smile. Because the only way you can prove to them that they are wrong is on how you show them that you are confident with, regardless of your physical attributes, because it doesn't define a person. Your physical attributes may differ from other people, but regardless of that, what you do in life and how you share your advocacy and give a difference in the lives of other people is what matters the most. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to, same question, but this one, a girl or a woman who suffers from cyberbullying. So your notion about bullying or cyberbullying, what advice can you give to a girl or a woman?
The advice that I can give to a girl who experiences cyberbullying is do not be afraid of telling anyone or someone, because always think that everyone or anyone is beside you. Thank you.
Thank you and good luck.
Hi, good afternoon. Would it be okay if you could state your name and the province or municipality that you are representing?
I'm Iana Almero from Lipa City, Batangas.
Alright, so you're from Lipa. If ever that I will go to Lipa, saan mo ako itutur?
I will first bring you to Plaza de Independencia. That is just adjacent to the known cathedral in our place in Lipa, the San Sebastian Cathedral. Why Plaza de Independencia? Because it tells a lot of stories, a lot of events, more on actually like pageants also. And I want you to feel the presence of Lipenos, because Plaza de Independencia is just near in our country town market, and it's just fun there. And then I will bring you to Casa de Segunda. As you all know, Casa de Segunda is the home of Segunda Katiklak, the first love of Rizal. And it's a beautiful house, it's a beautiful home. And you can see the rich history of Lipa, and you just can feel the warm presence of the tragic love and history of the Spaniard people.
Thank you. And the next girl. Would it be okay? Again, state your name and the municipality.
Rina Porbido from province of Aurora.
Oh, from Aurora. Same question din pero ito naman, kung food, anong food ang meron sa Aurora na gusto mong patikin sa amin mo?
As a vegetarian girl, gusto ko pong matikman nyo ang salad na pako.
Yeah.
Ayan. Kapag po ako umuwi ng Aurora, kasi po, nag-stay po ako sa Arnaduan. Yun po yung unang hinahanap ko kapag kumakain kami sa pagkainan. Ito po ay sobrang napakasarap. Lalagyan po siya ng pugoong, mayroon po siyang kamatis, at saka mayroon po siyang kalamansi. Kapag po naisip ko, lagi po ako natatakot. So, sana po makapunta kayo sa Banera Aurora. And papatuwa po sa inyo ang salad na pako.
Thank you. And I will give the mic to one of the
icon.
Icons.
Gaya kay Norman.
Very Norman King.
Okay, hello. Your candidate number?
I'm Trinity Mana from Sorsogon.
Sorsogon.
Yes.
As one of the candidates, how will you describe the cultural identity of your province?
My province.
Yeah.
Sorsogon is actually the gateway to the south, but I think it has more to offer. We have different beaches, we have different churches, and we have different cultural heritage that we would like to promote. And specifically, I would want to bring honor to my barangay in Bukatan. So we have this river cruise eco adventure. It's a boat ride in a river, and it is complete with floating bangkas and fireflies during night, and at the end there is a cabana where you can eat all the delicious food, including seafoods, because that's what Sorsogon is also known for. So I want to put this in the limelight because it's not just about the place, but I guess it's the story behind. This used to be a dirty river, but because of the efforts of the people and the local government, it was transformed into a beautiful paradise. So I really think that it's time that we focus not only on the natural beauty of like the beaches, but also those that were transformed, because it gives a good story.
Any family tradition that part of your growing up?
I think family tradition. I think it would be eating pancit during birthdays, because I think we Filipinos think that it gives us long life, and I think this is one trait of every Filipino, which is to long for a good life, which is to long for a long life, so that we can enjoy it and spend it with our family. So I think this is something that is very special to me, because I always eat pancit or spaghetti during my birthday.
Well said. Congratulations.
Thank you, ladies. Any more questions?
For Miss Sorsogon.
Yes.
There are many different pageants right now. There are those that promote culture, there are those that promote tourism, and now there is one that promotes heritage. How would you differentiate the three?
I really think that heritage is something that is passed on. Tourism, as an economist, would be going to beautiful places here in the Philippines. But heritage, this is something that is innate, and it is unique to every family, because each and every family of ours have different traditions that they pass on to each other. And I think that it's not just about that tradition, but the lesson that we learn, and it makes us better as an individual, and also we carry it and we share it to others. And I think that's the beauty of heritage, because it can be passed on and it can last long. Thank you.
Wow. This is for the organizer. Why is it Miss Tourism Heritage, not Philippines? Miss Tourism Heritage, not Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines.
Is the questions for me?
No, for the organizer.
Sorry. Okay,
Are you the organizer?
No, Sir Mike. Sir Mike?
No, because you're asking para sa yung question. Why is it Miss Tourism Heritage only, not Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines, if you are planning to have an international pageant?
Si ano na lang to? Direk Sander? Ikaw na lang? Si Direk Sander na lang.
Sabihin mo.
Direk.
Sir, can you repeat again the question? Sorry.
Yeah, si Direk na lang daw.
Hi.
Yes.
It's Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines. Kaya lang, as of now, we wanted the title na yung mananalo is Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines. We'll be having, special announcement, we'll be having 5 winners.
Okay.
Miss Tourism Heritage Luzon, Miss Tourism Heritage Visayas, Miss Tourism Heritage Mindanao, Miss Tourism Heritage NCR, and Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines. Miss Tourism Heritage Philippines will compete in December in Miss Tourism Heritage Indonesia. December in the famous Zamboanga Peninsula, dyan tayo we'll help promote Zamboanga Peninsula.
Wow. Congratulations po.
Okay, of course, nandiyan ang Captain Boyet. Captain Boyet already is helping us. So thank you very much, Cap. Thank you, thank you.
Ayan. This is, my last question is for the organizer, Isabella. How different will it be from the one that you hosted last year, Hari ng Pilipinas?
Good afternoon, Sir Ferdy. Actually, it is far more different from that of last year, which is the Hari ng Pilipinas, because actually, sir, I'm not the producer, I'm not the host, but I just organize and help the pageant owners to stage the first ever or inaugural edition of Pageant Pilipinas. But I guess this is just also a lesson for me that I should be, that I should choose what pageant I should be supporting, because of course, Mysteries of Heritage, I guess, is one of the best pageants na bago ngayon. And also, I would like to, since I'm a travel agent, so I should also help them since we are boosting or recovering the tourism industry in the Philippines right now, because after all, the pandemic is almost over. Thank you.
Can you tell us what will be the places that the girls will be going? What are the activities and how many days will they be in Isabela?
Okay. April 18, the first activity will be done here in Manila. And on April 18, they will be bound to Isabela. And the first stop will be Nueva Vizcaya, of which the tagline of Nueva Vizcaya is nurturing Vizcaya. And also, after the 2 days event there will be they will be in Quirino Province, and the tagline of Quirino Province is Basket of Happiness. And I guess all the candidates will be enjoying, because there are many different tourist spots in Quirino Province, and I believe yes, they will enjoy it. And then after that, there will be a 3 days event in the preliminary events in Cagayan Province, of which one of the places that they will undergo or have a training will be in Santa Ana, Cagayan. And in Santa Ana, Cagayan, you can Google it also, and you will find many different beaches, the Angil Beach, and I'm very much delighted and happy, of course, to let them experience the Palawi Island, the touring Palawi Island. And there is a heritage place there, of which, of course, they will also enjoy or experience the best in Cagayan Province. And then the last stop will be in Isabela. So we will hold the May 1 Grand Coronation in Isabela Convention Center, of which the Heart of Filipinas was done there. Okay. So I'm very much thankful, because I was given a chance to organize the set pageant, and that I believe they will all enjoy and experience the best of the best. Thank you.